It is good to have you back. I knew you'd come back. And if you're new here, get ready to experience the most feminine, God-fearing, healthiest, sexiest version of yourself, period. Today, we are going to talk about 3 things that make you a pick-Misha. A pick-me girl is a woman, or I would say a girl, who craves male validation above everything. She'll backstab her friend for it. She'll backstab her mama for it, her daddy for it, sister, brother, it don't matter. She just need attention. She want it. And a lot of us operate in this energy without us knowing. Did you know that? I'm going to tell you right here today how you are operating in pick-Misha energy. Cut all that out. A man is going to come along when he comes along, but we are not living for man, not in 2024. So let's get it. The very first thing that makes you a pick-Misha is dressing promiscuously. Ladies, I know we want to feel like I dress for me. I want to be sexy for me. I want to go out here in these fishnets for me. Not possible. You know why that's not possible? Because at your comfiest, when you in the house, most of us want to wear a big t-shirt. Most of us, I don't even like wearing ponytails to bed. Like, most of us are not going to wear a thong to bed just for us to feel comfort. We wear more sexier clothing to appeal to men, and that's just how it is. There is a difference in giving sexy and then giving all the way scandalous. I'm not judging neither end. I'm not here to judge, but I want you guys to see a full picture of what I am talking about. I don't want to put my whole cleavage out, but I used to do that too. At first, I thought I was doing it for me. Like, let me show more cleavage. Cause ain't gonna lie, like, I do like my cleavage. So sometimes I just want to show more cleavage, and I used to show a lot. And I'm like, it's for me, it's for me. Some people, like, I got a comment one day, and I was real offended by it, but the comment basically was like, how is a man gonna see your face when all he can see is basically your breast out? And I'm like, okay, like, sorry you couldn't get the message because you looking at something else. That's what I really wanted to respond, but I didn't respond because God working on me with how I respond to people, you know? But in hindsight, what he said was true. What he said was true. I was looking for a certain level of validation with my chest area out, even with short shorts. And there is a way I do want to give sexy. I do want to give classy with that sexy. But at the same time, I am learning how to come up with a style that is just for me, just for Jasmine. What is my personal aesthetic? What is your personal aesthetic? The Instagram baddie aesthetic, most of y'all be wearing those clothes and it's not even for y'all. If y'all not wearing it for a guy, y'all wearing it for y'all friend. This is exactly what I want y'all to do, right? This is how you're gonna know, because most of y'all will comment, I wear these for me, I wear these for me. Okay, give me a second. What do you like to do for a living? Like, what is your purpose? What is your purpose? If it's being around kids, you're a teacher. If it's you like hosting women conference or podcast, is it writing books? Is it being around animals? What is your purpose? A lot of y'all out here is nursing it up. A lot of y'all out here are hairstylists. You like to be around people. So try to match your everyday style and how you dress for the occasion of what you do and your purposes. If you are dressing on the weekends a different type of way than you dress Monday through Friday, you can't say that you're not doing that for a certain crowd. Because if you were doing it for yourself, you will be dressing like that Monday through Friday. Am I making sense here? How you want to come off is how you come off on the weekday. What you do for your 9 to 5, what you do for your purpose. Why would you step out of that to dress completely different on the weekends? Understood? Okay. The second way that you become a pygmisha is you fighting females over a dude. I thought we were done doing this. I thought these were like the MySpace days. I don't understand. It's not that we are fighting. I think it's more so going back and forth on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Just going back and forth with snide remarks. If you have to go back and forth with anyone over any man, I don't care if you were his first choice. If you have to go back and forth with any female over a guy, you are a pygmisha. And you want to know why I say that? Because if you were that comfortable, if you were that confident, if you were that 10 toes down on the fact that he chose you, why are you arguing your stance with another female? It's something about, it's something about when I know I have that position, when that position is on lock, I just know not to go back and forth with certain people when I know that I've got that slot. There is no need to go back and forth with anyone. For example, I would just say Beyonce. I don't know if this is the best example, but Beyonce and Jay-Z. If Jay-Z were to ever again step out on the relationship, right? Do you see Beyonce having any room to go back and forth with the woman Jay-Z stepped out with? It just wouldn't make sense. She is so confident in her energy. She is so confident what she brings to that man's life. All she have to do is drop an album. All she got to do is pack and leave for the night, go over Solange or her mama house. All she have to do is take a couple of steps back, because that's all it takes when somebody really down for you. Don't embarrass yourself, ladies, going back and forth on this here internet over no guy. Both of y'all looking like the pygmishas. There is no reason to go back and forth over somebody who is yours. You are just screaming for the guy to pick you. That is not attractive. Do you get it? All right. Now, if you watch me, you already know I be saving the best for last. Y'all not gonna like me on this one, but I never did care. I'm here to spread the good word. I'm here to bring the women out of the darkness into the light. I'm here to bring women out of the darkness into the light. If you want to be in the light for real, you got to pay attention to this last thing here. The third reason that you become a pygmisha is when you enter male debates and arguments. The red pill community, all of that, I don't really agree with it. Whatever they have to say about women, whatever dynamic they grow up believing, let them believe that in peace. And you believe what you believe in peace. We women have become so comfortable jumping into male conversation. I do not like it. I do not like it. There's a difference between this person has publicly offended me, and I am simply taking my stance against that to defend myself. That's the difference. I'm not talking about those type of cases where a person done crossed the boundary and they need some checking. I understand that. I'm saying looking from afar into a male conversation that really has nothing to do with you, but you feel so offended by it that you comment, that you're tagging people, that you make a stitch on TikTok. Why are you doing that? We want to be feminine so bad, we forget that sometimes femininity comes with so much humility. It's going to come with men having a pre-misconception about you. Misogynism. All of that. All of that exists, and it will never stop existing because this is the world that we live in. All of that is going to exist, and if you want to be a feminine woman, you just have to stay in that femininity, keep your head up and say, I understand you believe that. Let me go make me a YouTube channel. Let me make me a page. Let me spread more accurate information of what femininity and what womanhood is instead of responding within a community that's not mine. Feminine women don't respond within communities that's not theirs. If I see that this is a space where I'm clearly not welcome, where I clearly feel offended, let me pray for them. Let me wipe my hands. Let me back up and let me do something more productive. I do not then engage in that conversation and tell a grown man, no, you shouldn't feel this way. Let me tell you why you should feel. At the end of the day, I don't care if you offended. That's a grown man. You, woman, don't go back and forth with no grown man, bruh. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not here to explain why or it may hurt or all of this and try to make sense of it. I just was always taught, don't go back and forth with no grown man. I was always taught not to hit on no grown man. If he not hitting me, if he not touching me, let's leave it at that. I'm not finna go start probing and punching at no grown ass man. I'm just not gonna do that. Same with, I'm not going to fight him with my words. Not no grown ass man. We women have become so comfortable with punching grown men with our words that when they start punching back with their words, we're offended. And of course we're going to be offended because when they start punching back with their words, now our egos are hurt and jabbed more than we can ever hurt and jab theirs. You think they can hit us stronger? We can hit them, but they can pull that fist back and hit us with way more force, right? Don't you think they possibly can do that with their words as well? If you were taught not to fight a man physically, you should have also been taught not to fight a man with your words. There's some things with a man, if he's not on your level, just back up and go to somebody that's on your level. You don't stay there with a man that's not on your level and start trying to fight back at him. Don't do that. You're going to lose is what I'm saying. That's just that. So y'all, let me know if y'all want these videos to be longer, but I be trying to give it to y'all short and sweet. I'm not even trying to sugarcoat none. I'm trying to lay it all on the table and move about my way. But my posting days are usually on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are my posting days. Y'all really need this wisdom. So whenever I post, y'all ain't even gotta sit here and look at my face. Y'all could just listen on the way to work. Y'all can set me up and wash dishes or cook or whatever you do, but I need my voice in y'all ear. It's so many voices in y'all ear, and I just need my voice to be in y'all ear for real. And we gonna get that together. And till next time, mama.